So Blizzard has announced that one of Overwatch's original roster members is actually gay. Let's talk about this. Hey everybody, what is going on? Brandon here, and over the weekend Blizzard released a short story featuring Soldier 76 and Ana from Overwatch, making Soldier 76 canonically gay, which, has gotten pretty divisive amongst the community since they've released this information. As the story goes, Soldier 76 is on a mission with her, and he is going through old photographs and finds a photo of himself and Vincent, and it is basically implied that they were in a past relationship, and Ana even making the joke, wondering if he still holds a candle for Vincent at this point in time. So yeah, they've came out and said Soldier 76 is canonically gay, and like I said a while ago, this has got the community pretty divided for a couple different reasons. In one hand, this should be a win for the LGBT community because it does mean more representation for their culture in video games. In the other hand, it does feel sort of shoehorned in and forced, and the timing is very suspicious as the game released in 2016, and now here we are in 2019. They're just now making note of this. I, for one, understand both sides of that argument, and I'm, really happy for the LGBT community to finally get more representation in video games. I do think it is awesome, but it does, to me, feel a little out of place in a game like Overwatch right now, especially this late in its life cycle. I mean, we've seen the Overwatch player base is pretty much dwindled. It's not nearly as popular as it used to be. There's rumors of it going free to play. The game just doesn't have as much traction as it used to. I mean, it still has a good amount of players, but compared to where it was last year and the year before that, it's losing a lot of players, and it does seem kind of feel like this is being forced as maybe a way to bring more players in. Because there's really not a lot of room for story in Overwatch anyway. We've seen the little shorts that they've made, the animated shorts, and those are awesome. Those are actually really cool. I like watching them a lot. And we get a little bit of lore here and there, but for the most part, that's just a little bit of seasoning for the game because you really don't need it to enjoy or play the game. And that's sort of where I fall with this. I mean, it doesn't affect the game to me whatsoever. Like I said, the lore is basically just seasoning for the characters. If you want to invest in the lore, great. If you don't really want to and you just play the game to play the game, it doesn't really change anything or affect anything. I still like to play as Soldier 76 occasionally on Overwatch. It still does not change how the game plays, my thoughts on the character's abilities, or anything. The people that are really mad about this, that's kind of, I wouldn't say dumb necessarily, but I would say it's a little bit childish to be mad. I understand the word annoyed. If you're annoyed with this, that I can understand, because it is happening a lot in movies and TV and music, where things are getting shoehorned in that don't really make a lot of sense just for the simple fact of diversity. And as me and Nathan have discussed in a past A&S video that we did, I don't mind diversity as long as it's natural and it comes across organically, but with a lot of games and movies and shows, forcing it and making it to where you can tell it was just put in there to say, hey look, we're diverse, we have a diverse roster, or we got diverse characters in our game or our movie or our shows. To me, that is getting annoying. That is something I really wish would stop, because it just, not because I have anything against that community whatsoever, just because if I'm going to watch those stories unfold, whether it be in a game or movie or TVs, I want to watch it unfold organically. I don't want to feel like it's being just forced in my face for really no apparent reason other than to get a crowd behind them, or to just say, hey look, we're not against these people, look, we're diverse. And that's what this feels like. It does feel like they just came up with this as a way to say, hey look, we're adding more diversity to our roster. But as for it affecting the game or affecting really anything, it doesn't really affect anything. It doesn't. It might bring more players over into Overwatch, which awesome, that's cool. If we can get the community to grow a little bit more and keep the game going, cool. If that brings more players in, do it, cool. But if it doesn't, then to me it just kind of feels like something that was forced and shoehorned in for no real apparent reason. Being mad about this is kind of childish. There's no reason to be mad about this whatsoever. I mean, I understand there are people out in this world that still hate certain individuals or certain lifestyles. If you're that type of person in 2019, that's it's 2019, time to grow up. But as for being mad about this, there's no point in being mad about it. Being annoyed, though, I can understand where a lot of people are coming from. Not just because of Overwatch, but because it seems like it's happening with everything. And we're kind of hoping things let up and start unfolding organically. Because it's getting to the point now where things are being forced, and it's not really coming across as anything other than forced propaganda at this point in time. But that's my thoughts on this. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on Soldier 76 in Overwatch being canonically gay now? I mean, are you against it? Are you for it? Do you not even care? Do you not play Overwatch? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video and you want to see more, please do me a favor and click that red subscribe button. If you want to know anytime Nathan or I upload videos, please click that bell icon so YouTube can send you notifications. And I will see you guys next time.